Breaking news, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu meets with all security chiefs in Aso Rock. I repeat, breaking news, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu meets with all security chiefs in Aso Rock. There's a security emergency going on. There's a security restructuring going on. And most northern politicians, most northerners will be affected. Amongst all the security appointees of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it is now remaining 2 persons to resign. I repeat, amongst all security appointees of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it is now remaining 2 persons to resign. Number 1 is Bello Matawalle, Minister of State for Defense. Number 2 is Senator Dr. Ibrahim Gaidam, who is the Minister of Police Affairs. These 2 persons would have to resign so that Tinubu will be able to tackle insecurity. Like I said, we have bandits in the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We have terrorist sponsors and terrorist sympathizers in the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The only way Tinubu can work as the president is to fish them out. Now, the US have said that if you want us to share intelligence with you, remove the moles amongst you. I'm not saying that these people that resign, they are moles. I'm just saying that for Tinubu to see road and tackle insecurity, he has to remove the people that are sabotaging the efforts of the government in his team. So this restructuring, it is unfortunate that it's going to affect northern Nigeria. Now we have great news. Tinubu nominates ex-Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, as new defense minister. Yes, we saw it coming. I said it yesterday that Musa is going to replace Badaru, not a Kaduna North Central person. It is not the core North, the Boko Haram people. No, it is the Kaduna North Central and the Middle Belt. They are the ones that needs to have political relevance, have high positions, even in the Nigerian military now. It is not the Fulani, because the Fulani over the years have proven that they would stop at nothing to sabotage the government of any southern president that wants restructuring. So we know where Musa is from, replacing Badaru. We know where Badaru is from. Now it is left for Matawalle. Just watch. The wind is blowing, and it will blow a lot of them. In the coming months, in the next 6 months, you see that a lot of northern politicians will be laid off. At least if you are not sponsoring terrorism, you will not be affected. So far that you have skeleton in your cupboard, you will be affected. Don't tell me that Badaru, the former Minister of Defense, resigned on health grounds. No, don't tell me that. That is political. We know what is going on in Nigeria today. Okay, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has nominated former Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, as Nigeria's new Minister of Defense. The nomination was conveyed to the Senate on Tuesday, following the resignation of Muhammad Badaru Abubakar on health grounds. I hear you, on health grounds. We understand. Okay, Musa, who turns 58 on December 25th, is a highly experienced infantry commander and served as Chief of Defense Staff from 2023 to October 2025. So Matawalle, that was the Oga of Musa now. Musa will now be the Oga of Matawalle. The Minister of Defense is a senior Oga to the Minister of State for Defense. Badaru is a senior Oga to Matawalle. The ministers in Tinubu's cabinet, they are the ones that are Ogas to the chief security chiefs. Yes. You see the Minister of Defense, the Chief of Army Staff is a junior to him. The Chief of Defense Staff is a junior to him. The Air Force, the Navy, they are all juniors to him. But now, you see Musa, that was Chief of Defense Staff before, a junior to Matawalle, now will be the one that will be a senior to Matawalle. Let them begin to learn. See, I don't care how you look at it or how you want to think about it. If you look at things holistically, you see that things are changing, drifting away from the hands of the Fulani. It is like sharply, they are taking power from the hands of the Fulani, and expect more. I told you before that some things will happen. You see, there are some things I'm tempted to say, I will not say it. Some things will happen. It will shock everybody. Even those in government will be asking, this young man that is saying this thing, where is he getting all these things from? Sometimes I get inspiration. Sometimes I look at the way things are going, and I can pick 1 or 2 things that will likely happen. I'm not in the APC government. I'm not in Tinubu's cabinet. Nobody is giving information. Although I have some, one or two. You understand? You will see what will happen. This one that is going on is small one. You see, Tinubu is playing a kind of politics that northern Nigeria will never survive from. They will never be able to recover from the kind of politics that Tinubu is playing from now to 20 years. By 2031, everything go dey level. Southerners will be the most influential in government, in every parastatal. Southerners, if you want to win election in Nigeria, you come to Southern Nigeria. That is the way it is supposed to be. And if power is in the hands of Southerners for 24 years, if we can hold on to power for 24 years, we will restructure this country. I will not have any fear of a Fulani will tell us that I can come into your farmland. If you like, go to court, nothing can happen. A Fulani will not be able to open his mouth and start bragging by the time Tinubu finishes with them. Tinubu is not the person. Something is going on that these guys don't understand. I tell you a lot. Something is going on the ground. So now, Tinubu is going to present Musa to the House. And mind you, the House is controlled by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Know it that Akpabio is a stooge of Tinubu. Know it that the House of Rep they are all boys to Tinubu. You see, in a normal democratic setting, it is abnormal. The legislature needs to be independent. The judiciary needs to be independent of the executive. But in this case, Tinubu, nothing is independent. Tinubu is the one controlling everything. Some people underestimated this man. I told people that Tinubu will win the election. They said, what do you know? They were talking down on me. I told you that this man you call Jagaban, don't underestimate him. He will win the election. But he's the one that is president now. He's the one that is controlling everybody. He's the one that is giving Northern Nigeria nightmare. So as it stands today, Tinubu controls the legislature. Tinubu controls the judiciary. It is abnormal in democracy. But you see, one good thing about this is that for you to make any meaningful progress in Nigeria, you need a kind of autocratic system of governance. For you to make any meaningful progress in Nigeria, you need a kind of autocratic system of governance. If you do not, it's a big problem, my brother. You see, this democracy is a scam, as I said. Democracy, okay, let's vote for state police. Northerners will say we don't want state police, so let us manage the way it is. But because of the way Tinubu has been able to hijack the system, that is why you see Northerners are pretending as if they wanted everything. Let's join our Southern brothers. Let's not be as if we are the ones that don't want progress. Let's call for state police. Let's have a Northern security fund, blah, blah, blah. All those ones are hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. It is because Tinubu has been able to hijack the system and make sure that it is becoming an autocratic system. Tinubu go, they laugh, they smile, do as if say he don't know anything. But now the guy, they pull the strings. You look at how he was laughing. Ganduje resign on health grounds. If they smile with all of them for Northern Nigeria, if they deal with them, they smile with them. They cannot come out and say openly that so far they are in the APC, they cannot come and say openly. Tinubu is secretly empowering Southerners, empowering Northerners. Look at the appointments, security appointment and architecture going on. See that Southerners are taking the lead. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. I tell you, it has never ever happened in the history of Nigeria. Even in the Senate House, they are sacking people. They are sacking people and they are putting people. Akpabio names new leaders for 4 Senate committees. They don't sack some of them. Now, amongst those Senate leaders, we have three people that are either the Middle Belt or Southern Nigeria. The other person can be a Kebbi state. Let's look at it. Senate President Godswill Akpabio announced new leadership for 4 Senate committees during plenary on Tuesday. Akpabio said the Senate Committee Livestock and Animal Husbandry will be chaired. Livestock and Animal Husbandry, let the Fulani carry on, will be chaired by Senator Shehu Buba, representing Bauchi. He said the Senate Committee on National Intelligence will be held by Abdullahi Yahya of Kebbi State. Akpabio also named Osita Ngu senator representing Enugu West, as acting chairman of the Committee on Air Force. Look at how the thing is being organized. Slowly by slowly, small, they push them out of the system. Now, we cannot have an intelligence officer like General Musa with Matawale, who is an SSCE holder, teacher grade 2. I don't know what Tinubu saw in Matawale that made him the Minister of State for Defense. Somebody that even Zamfara people, they were crying on his behalf. They were shocked that they made Matawale Minister of State for Defense. Somebody accused of so many atrocities of insecurity in northern Nigeria. I don't know why Tinubu made that man Minister of State. Well, political issues. So we cannot have General Christopher Musa with Matawale in the same cabinet. It does not rhyme. We want competent hands. The issue is to make sure that everyone sabotaging the fight over insecurity should be dealt with, because when Tinubu organized himself finish, just the watch. When Tinubu organized himself finish, now that time you can't name the sponsors of terrorism. I repeat, when Tinubu organized himself finish, now that time you can't name the sponsors of terrorism. But for now, let's watch how the restructuring is going on. Let's just watch. Sit down and watch television. From now to the next 6 months, a lot of shake-up will be happening. If they get evidence against you, they will show you the back door. At least the system, the corrupt system we are practicing, would not want to mention their names. Don't expose them, because that's what they do for there. Instead of Tinubu to start mentioning their names, that this person that is resigning now, he's involved in this, they will not do so. But they want to give them a soft landing. Okay, resign. Okay, normal excuse. I'm resigning on health grounds. Yes, we need to flush every one of them so that we can open their nyash, the nyash of all these traditional rulers, all these religious leaders that are benefiting from crime, from kidnapping, from terrorism, from banditry. It is high time, and this is going to happen before our eyes. Northern leaders are shaking. Some of them are having sleepless nights. Some of them, they cannot cover their tracks anymore, because, you see, one benefit of having your people in government in a country like Nigeria is so that they can have eyes and ears for you. The Yorubas are now spread up in every agency of government. Perhaps they are giving their brother information on, look at what this Fulani person is doing. Look at what that Fulani person is doing. Look at what this one is doing. Look, we caught this one doing this one. Maybe that's what they are doing, giving information to their brother. So most people that are afraid, that have run out of Nigeria, most politicians, they are afraid that they may have gotten some vital information against them. That is why you see they are fidgety. Let us sit down and watch. By weekend, this weekend, by weekend, another explosive report will happen. Another thing will happen that will shake northern Nigeria. They have not started. You know what I like about the northerners, Fulani northern Nigeria? They will never give up until you crush. See, all these bandits, these terrorists in northern Nigeria, they will never give up. They know that you are winning them, but they will never give up until you crush them. That is why there's no mercy. You don't dialogue with bandits and terrorists, especially those from northern part of this country. If you dialogue with them, they are just trying to, they are making you to lose your guard. Don't just try and pity us. They are asking you to pity them because they want to strike and attack you. Okay, let's go over to what is going on between North and South politically. What is going on? South is having a lot of steam. When I say steam, the Southern politicians have put their foot on the ground. You ask Northerners will say that Tinubu is the cause of insecurity in the country. Tinubu is the cause. I understand. According to Tinubu, when he was talking to Jonathan, he said the whole thing stops at the table of the president. The bulk of the whatever responsibility stops at the table of the president. But if it is Northerners that are saying this, that Tinubu is the cause of insecurity, I want to ask Northerners this question. Why is it that there is security in the South? Like largely, the South is largely secure, and there's insecurity in Northern Nigeria. Can you tell us the reasons why? Or is it out of coincidence that these things are happening? You see, when these people, see, when I say the hypocrisy of these people, no be here. Now, Southerners are doing all they can to protect themselves from the problems caused by these Northerners. They are actively benefiting from it, making everybody look restless, killing people, destroying people. They are benefiting from bringing this country down. I have told you before that Nigeria for sweet, na Fulani Kosam. Nigeria for sweet, na Fulani Kosam. If say Fulani no do this mix in the world, let me even tell you the truth now. In the world, the reality here is that, see, we need to even come together as a people, unite as Nigerians. But I've seen that this unity, the Fulani go spoil them. So how can we do it? Let's play a kind of politics that will skim them out. Then we have our regions. We can from there cooperate together because we have been together and we have understood ourselves for a very long time. We just have little differences. I respect your difference. You respect my difference. You don't come to a place to cause trouble. I can't come to your place to cause trouble. We maintain cordiality. If I come to your place, I respect your culture and traditions. I will not call your place no man's land. That's the essence of restructuring. If not, Nigeria should be one in the first place. But because the Fulani have an ulterior motive to make sure that everybody become their slaves, that's why we are saying, no, we don't agree. We cannot become slaves to anybody. Let me not even use vulgar word. This is YouTube. You cannot become slaves. Because if not, Nigeria is okay. Oh, God. You can see what is going on in the European Union for Ukraine. They are not giving Ukraine money. They say we are not giving Ukraine money again. They came together as a bloc, financing Ukraine to be able to withstand Russia. If they don't have a bloc like the European Union, if they don't have a bloc, do you think that they could be able to help Russia stand off help Ukraine stand off Russia? Do you think they were able to do so? In this world now, alliance. So, if you know the friends of US have its base in different countries. US have a lot of alliances they have with people. And the alliance is to bully. See, Nigerians, we need alliance together. But we cannot have alliance with an infested northern Nigeria. We cannot have alliance. We need to rescue ourselves from the impending danger these people are bringing to us to exterminate our identity and carry their own and put on us. Look at those in Kwara State. I'm proud this. They are not even God. Some of them are not even proud that they are Yorubas. Look at what the enemy of, you see, when we are saying what we are saying here, we have a way we reason here. They have a way they reason there differently. They are not even in terms with reality. I'm telling you. Why is it that this place is developed and secure? It's because of the way we reason. Now they are lumping us together in one Nigeria. Some people refuse to take care of themselves with the resources. They want to now rub it on every other person. We have all the resources. You decide to use your resources to destroy people. You expect us to now come together so that the destruction you have committed on yourself, you commit it on other people. So that's what we are saying. As it is now, we need to restructure Nigeria from Fulani. Make sure that Fulani have no breathing space, have nothing to stand on. Tinubu is winning next election. Confirmation. Next year, if Tinubu win that election, after they do census, after everything happen, Northerners now, Northern politicians, they will be in disarray. Big disarray. They will be shocked. What is going on? What has Tinubu done to us? So that guy, they wish that Tinubu would just die away. Some of them wish so, but he will not do so because I've seen that Tinubu has shown a capacity that other southern political leaders have not yet shown. They might have it, but they have not shown it. He has shown a capacity, and he's a dangerous person to these guys. They don't want him. Somebody said Tinubu will be, let me not even say it because they are not relevant again. The election that will come 2026 or 2027 will show how relevant the North is. A lot of politics is being played. Young, vibrant leaders in the core North, that core North where we say the Nademi Boko Haram, they are selecting other young leaders to come up politically and chase away the old people. Now there they go put confusion for their body. They scatter themselves, they fight themselves. Now there, as they fight themselves, middle belt they warm up. Loyalists that are looking for position from Northern Nigeria, they warm up to support Tinubu. While the South is already warmed up. a lot of things. If P2B joins the ADC as vice presidential candidate, well, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. I hope that Nigeria is restructured and that we find peace in our various nations. The Igbo nation, the Ijaw nation, the Ibibio nation, the Yoruba nation, the Arewa nation, the Middle Belt, the whatever, the Nok nation. We just find peace in our various nations and we just stay there. We have we have to control our resources within our space with mutual understanding amongst member states, whereby we have a kind of percentage we put at the center. You will see the competition, you see the rapid development and growth. May God help Nigerians.